You'll be Yo, YouTube, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how I made $10,000 with this camera that I'm holding right now. And I did it really just by doing exactly what I'm about to do today. So I'm going to take you guys through it. I'm going to take you guys through the day, and we're going to talk about how you guys can also make money with your cameras. So let's do it. So first things first, we do have our bags packed because we are going on a work trip this weekend. We have one stop in Greensboro and then one stop down in Atlanta. Our first stop in Greensboro is for a photo/video shoot that we are doing today. And then we're going to stay the night and leave tomorrow morning to go all the way down to Atlanta. Alright y'all, so I have a bit of time. We just got to the spot. We're at the studio. We have about 20 minutes before everything starts to kick in and we're allowed to be let in. So in this time, I want to talk to you guys about my first stage of my camera journey, and that was skill development. So I have some notes here. I'm going to just go through them and let you know just how I started and how the best way for you to progress quicker in your career is. So the first thing is obviously learning how to shoot. I learned by experience, and I feel like you guys should be benefiting off of the experience that you guys have. Don't learn off of YouTube. Like I always say in my lives, you know what I'm saying? If you're a basketball player, if you're a football player, if you're a soccer player, if you are only watching YouTube videos and not getting out on the field, on the court, whatever, and practicing your skills, you're not going to get better. You can watch a year's worth of Kyrie Irving handles, but if you're not going and dribbling a basketball, you're not going to get better. So you're not going to be a better player. The same thing applies with cameras. If you know the camera and you're just watching YouTube videos about like tips and tricks on different camera like settings and different camera like setups, like you're going to have the knowledge, but will you have the skills to apply it and the experience to utilize it on the go and whatever? No. So that's number one. You have to go out, shoot, experience things. Practice, and learn by compounding your knowledge. So what that means is when I was just starting out, I didn't learn everything at one time. I would focus on, okay, I want to learn how to make this text effect. And what I would do is I would look up the YouTube video and like how to do text transition of like typing, and you get the typing out like little transition. That was cool to me back then. So I was like, all right, I want to learn how to do that. I put that in a video by learning, by watching YouTube, making sure that I can do it myself in my own editing software, and then I post the video, right? So boom, I have that bit of knowledge now because I've learned how to do it. I've made it myself. I didn't look up a little like template or whatever. I had to make it myself. I made sure that I made it myself. So the next time that I needed it, I knew how to make it, and I knew how to adapt to different like styles of footage. So when I wanted to learn something else, I had that already in my knowledge bank, and I added on top of that. So now I want to learn how to make the text fade in. So now I can fade it in and make it type out. And when you keep compounding knowledge like this, you get to a really high level of proficiency in your editing software. You cannot learn the entire editing software at once, right? That's just not possible. So it's better to take it step by step, learn how to like do things individually, and then when you put them together after learning a bunch of things, that's how you make a really cool and unique video in your own style. Because, you know, you're learning your own way. You're learning how to put text effects or like visual effects, sound effects, everything, and just how to edit in your own style. And that's how you build and like become unique. And the way that I practice way back when was I was doing daily vlogs. And I'm not telling you guys that you have to start a daily vlog, but you guys have to understand that I was making videos every single day. Even when I didn't post them, I was still making videos. And that's just what like I became known for. I was carrying my camera all around. I was making videos on volleyball, I was making videos on basketball, I was making videos on thrifting, my gym, what else? Everything with my life I was making videos on. And that's just how I got so quick with editing. To get my skills up to a standpoint, or to get my skills up to a point where it is now, where I can just bang out videos really quickly, because at the time I wanted to post every day. And so I was posting every day, and I made sure that I was posting every day. And I got so many reps in, right? So when you're developing your skills, it's so important to get reps in as quickly as possible, as much as possible. You can make 100 videos in a year, or you can make 100 videos in 3 years. The amount of time that you're in the game does not matter. It is the output that you are doing. It is how much videos, how many photos you are making. Because the same thing with the basketball thing earlier. If you are just holding a basketball, it doesn't matter how long you own a basketball. How many shots are you putting up, right? How many times are you getting down the court? How many games have you been in? How many pickup runs have you gone to? That's what really matters. It doesn't matter if your basketball is sitting in the car seat and you're just looking at it or just holding it. How many shots have you put up? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with camera stuff. You absolutely have to be actively practicing, actively working on your craft every single day, or to like however much you can. Obviously, like, everyone's experiences are different. Since I started a little earlier in my life, then obviously I can have a little bit more time to dedicate to this. But yeah, it's all about skill development in the first 2-ish years of me doing this. That's how I didn't make any money in the first year or two because I was posting for myself and I just wanted to do it because it was fun. I was making volleyball videos, and that was kind of the thing that got me into sports. And at some point, my friend started offering me like a cheeseburger meal for for if I came and shot photos for them. So that was like the only sort of payment that I had in the first 2 years. I wasn't even thinking about making money. So it was all about skill development. I wanted to get better at video, and I wanted to get better at photo just because I loved it. And I feel like at this point, if you guys are a beginner and you're just starting out, that is the best feeling to have. Just love the game, have fun with it, explore the camera, explore the different options that you have in editing, look up things on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, look up things on TikTok nowadays. It's a great resource for you. Just scroll, look at cinematic videos, look at cool sports videos, and try to replicate them. Try to make sure that you can do the same so that you can get your bag up, because you never know when a certain skill might help you in the future. My vlogging had gotten me probably 200 followers. I went from 0 to 200 followers on TikTok back in 2020, and I didn't get anything from it, right? Because that was over 2 years. I got 200 followers in 2 years. That is absolutely nothing, right? But my skill with editing, how fast I can get a video out, has now helped me in the long run, because it helped me like when I needed to get a video out in 24 hours for basketball. Like, D1 basketball, is the turnaround time is 24 hours, right? So my quickness in editing, the shortcuts that I learned, and just my overall efficiency in how I can navigate a program quickly, that's what's helped me in the long run. So you never know what skills you need in the long run, so it's better to just learn all the skills up front. Don't be caught up trying to do a big job and not have the bag for it. You know what I'm saying? So that is the first step in my journey, and that's how I got started. The first 2 years was all about just getting better for myself, not getting better to make money. With that being said, I think it's about time that I step in there and start setting up lights. So let's go inside and make sure that everything is right for this photo shoot. All right, y'all. Welcome to the studio. We are going to be shooting Issa today. Our favorite Pilates instructor. She has a whole plan or whatever she's got going on. She didn't really give me that many details, but she kind of ran me through the whole plan. So we're gonna do our best. We don't have a board or anything, but we'll make it work. We'll make it happen. I think we're setting up some clothes. Yes. We got clothes.
Type.
What type of clothes are these?
These are the clothes for the shoot today.
Okay.
I'm not shooting in all of these, but like, it'd be nice to get some accessory pictures.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that's what we got going on. We have one single continuous light. It's gonna be bright, sorry. But it just sets the light for everything. And really that's all I use. We're about to turn the overheads off so that we don't have any like competing lights. And we're just gonna use one single light on the face. And then we're gonna put it at a angle on the side. Probably like up top. I guess this is your right. It's my left, so whatever. My top left. We're just gonna shine it this way so that you can get the like cinematic look. But yeah, the photos are gonna be shot on the A7IV, and I just have a 28-75 on here. Basically just a random 24-70, so that we can get all the shots we need without me having to walk around that much. And then we're gonna switch to video, and I'm gonna use this camera, so y'all are gonna see all the B-roll for the shoot. But first things first is photos. So let's set up, and then I'll bring you guys along. Wait, so you just got this made right now?
Yes, that is so cute. Let me move this. That is so cutie.
No wonder you were late, bro.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I love the Delicious on Battleground, but the line was way too long. So then I went to the other Delicious. Yeah, which was by here.
Bro, I'm about to take a yomp out of that, bro. That joint looks good. I think that's caramel on top. I'm eating that. I'm taking a yomp out of that, bro.
Me too.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Duh. I was gonna staple it, but I actually let's get pics first. Let's get pics.
Like the regular photos?
Yeah, because we're doing
Well,
this.
no, you need hot glue to set if you're gonna. You should probably do this first if you want to do it.
Okay.
While
Okay.
it sets, we can do photos.
Okay, I don't have scissors. Eater. Okay.
Ma'am, you did not give me enough planning.
No, it's okay. Because I was like, I don't want Matt to do anything. I was gonna make you get the cake and then make you get the stuff. But
What
I
you
was
mean?
like, no.
We get the.
Yeah, I was like, nah.
Before you lose for good.
Nice. Did you get any videos of the cake?
Not yet.
Okay, here. Let's do that one first.
Okay.
Or get video of like this little.
Huh?
Did you get B-roll of this? Like
No.
my little setup?
Not
It's okay
yet.
if you get the concrete.
Okay.
TBH.
Alright. I'm not bringing this cake over. I don't even want to touch this cake, bro. I'm gonna be real. You got it. Yeah, I'm not touching that one. This is what we're shooting. For some reason, we have it on the corner of the white wall. Oh, I need the light. I need the light. Ah. This light is so annoying to roll around. There you go. Alright, cool. Bring the light over. So now, our scene looks like this. And it's so much better. Okay, what are we doing? Alright.
Okay.
Wonderful. So now our scene looks like this.
Yes.
And I can just move around and shoot accordingly.
Oh wait, can you get some of me like here?
Yeah. Switch.
Video?
Go over here. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah, like on there. There you go.
Just pretend like I'm setting stuff up.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Sherpa.
Okay, Sherpa. Okay, blanket. Did you get this off your bed?
No, dude, I bought this at Hobby Lobby.
Like today?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Just for the shoot, bro. This is what we do for the shoot, bro.
Yeah.
Terrible.
We fund our shoots.
You fund your shoots?
We fund our shoots.
Who's funding me? Who's funding me? That's the real question.
That too. I'm funding
Who's funding me?
I'm gonna write now.
Yeah.
Can you see my writing?
No, I'm gonna have to choose a different angle.
No, so I'm gonna. This one is already gonna be here. Then I'm gonna write thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So here, let me write this one first.
Okay, I'm still testing focus anyway, so.
Okay. Ew, I hate that. I hate that. Next.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Dang it, that was good.
No, they're actually okay. It started off really good. And
Okay,
then,
the two in the cave.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Hold on. Okay, ready?
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, dang it, my pinky. You can see my pinky.
What's wrong with the pinky?
It's the nail is broken. Next.
This is what I had to deal with on shoots, bruh. This is, bro.
No.
Like how?
no,
What are you gonna? How are you gonna hide your?
So he wanted me to shoot for strengthened body, like an energy drink ad, and I told him, "Don't get my hands."
Like how am I supposed to shoot her holding an energy drink without
said-
getting her hands?
He said, never mind."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so much better. Yeah, that's so much better.
Oh wait, here, I'm gonna pretend to like, here, get another scene of me.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the part where, I'm gonna put it in the envelope, I'm gonna close it up, and then that's when I come up, and I'm just gonna start doing, this is like where you cut it, and then I have a different like scene.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay, so, ready? Is my hair okay?
Yes. I mean, your hair always looks fine to me, so.
Guys, look at the pictures. Anyways, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Dang it, hold on.
Bro, you can't put an envelope in the thing? Or you can't put something in the envelope?
Okay, here, ready? All you need is this.
Okay, alright, hold on.
Ready? Watch this. One
Hold
scene.
on. Alright, you're good.
Okay, here, forget it. Here, I'll just do this. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, here. You should get this. Zoom in.
Huh?
Do you see this? Like left side CD?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
But
okay, yeah.
I think you need to complete the. So you need to you need to close it
Okay,
and then
turn it
do,
and
then do a little thingy like
okay.
this. All right.
Okay,
Cool.
ready?
Yeah.
3, 2.
Bro, I just deliver what the client wants. All right, whatever the client wants, the client gets. I don't know nothing about Pilates. I don't know nothing about handwriting, nothing. So, you know, that's all. These are all her ideas, bro. I'm just the one that executes it.
Everyone's like, dang, she's bossy. Okay. Can't see it because it's like slanted.
It's not gonna stand.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. Try putting it back vertically and then, oh here, can I set up? Is that the maybe tripod thing? I kind of want these like, you can grab a chair, but I kind of want
High up.
high, yeah.
You want everything from the side, right? Most of it?
Most of it.
All right, I'll just shoot from the side.
I don't mind the angles. Okay. I'm gonna go from, am I in the center?
No. All right, you're good now.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
You think I can still pull this?
Still pull what? 135? I'm sure you can, bro. There's no chance that actually, there's no chance
say
you.
that and then I can't lift
I'm
it.
saying there's no chance you fail this. Like you'll be alright.
Okay.
I think I can lift this with one hand.
Stop. Okay, now.
I can't?
Get it out.
Bro, come on, bro. Hold on. Hold on.
Hey,
What?
I'm gonna break something. Ready?
Yes.
My rings.
Alright, y'all. We're finished with the shoot now. I just spent some time with my family. We had dinner and we just caught up. And now we're gonna go edit everything that we just worked on. I'm going to a coffee shop because I don't really like hanging around in my own place for edits and stuff like that. Especially not when I'm at my own place. I just feel like it's a little disorganized, I guess, when I'm not shooting or when I'm not editing at my own desk. So I like going out to coffee shops and just getting my mind right. And also, like, I can get cookies. So we're on the way right now, and that is why I get to talk to you guys about the second part of your journey, which is business development. Now, business development comes in a variety of different things: pricing, networking, etc. Today we're going to talk about client acquisition, how you can get clients and get them fast. So the best way that I found is by doing the free work that you've already been doing. You know, if you've been taking the first step and you've been taking it serious, then you have a portfolio that you worked on, and that's either your Instagram or website, whatever it may be. Doesn't really matter. I personally just use my Instagram, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you have a portfolio now, you're working on your craft, and now you've been doing some free work. It's time to get paid. The best way to utilize your free work is by sending it out to potential clients, right? So you can be like, hey, I just did this for this player, or I just did this for this clothing brand, I just did this for this restaurant, here's what it looks like, I would love to do the same for you, etc., etc. This is my rates for it, let me know if you're interested. That's a very standard cold reach out DM, and that's something that I've used for a long time. The other way you can get clients using your free work is by meeting other people while you're out there. So by attending events, if you're shooting an event like a basketball event, or if you're shooting a convention or something, shaking hands while you're out there is very, very important, because these are potential people that may hit you up for the content that you're doing. By networking while you're on shoot and utilizing your work to your advantage, you get a very, very strong portfolio, and you also get a very, very strong network that you can tap into whenever you need some bread. And don't underestimate the importance of showing face, right? Showing up to different places just with your camera, even if you're not shooting for the event, is very important, because people see that you're working, people see that you're out there. Camera people are not common. It is rare to find somebody who holds a camera, walks around, and is confident with it. So when they find somebody that they like, especially someone that's talented, they're gonna stick with you. So be sure to be out there just trying to network, shake hands as much as possible, and just explain yourself and what you do, right? Be confident in your work, be confident in your abilities, and be confident with who you are as a person, because that's gonna reflect your work, it's gonna reflect your business, and it's gonna make more people just wanna sign with you. With that being said, we are getting up to the shop. So let me get a cookie, let me get a coffee, let's get down to editing. Can I get 2 butterscotch cookies? And do y'all do decaf lattes here?
Yeah, we do decaf lattes. Hotter ice.
Can I get an iced medium one with oat milk and the butterscotch, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright y'all, so now I'm converting all the files from a RAW file to a DNG file. Basically, these are just all the photos that are being converted into a file format that is more accessible and more compatible for all my editing softwares. For some reason, my Lightroom stopped importing RAW files, and I hope it's not a bad thing. I've been trying to get it fixed. I haven't really found a solution other than to just convert the files over. So we're converting 462 photos, and it takes a minute. I've been here for about like 10 minutes already, still waiting for everything to convert over, but hopefully it'll be done soon and we can start actually looking at what the photos look like.
So I go with good, shawty with good 3 times. I go, I go old tea. Then my pop tea. I go that tea. Look at the details on the forest green, the navy blue, the orange. Besides not. I go army cap. Real vintage one. I go army cap. I go end cap bracelet. I go 2014 vibe on a bracelet. I go rope. I go hang socks gifted from Matt. I go hang socks, and then I go yurt, off-brand yurt. I go bag from there, and then it's just how we coming. It's just how we coming, son. It's just how we coming.
This dude, I've been here for like an hour and a half, and this dude is just now showing up. But the crazy thing is, this closes in 45 minutes. This dude came in 45 minutes before closing.
I came down to smell the sweet aroma of just good cheesecake. Really, I was just in my fortress of solitude. I really, you know what I'm saying? I just came out here from that, but I just wasted a little bit of gas just to see my little nigga, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Let me come over here. Let me get y'all niggas right real quick. Hold on, y'all. Look. All right, there it goes, huh? I know y'all can see me clear. So I go mustache.
That's gonna take a lot of samples though, because you gotta really get that right. You need to start working on them now, but I don't think you should drop those in September unless you get really lucky.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Honestly, I might run pre-order.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right. Good morning, y'all. It is 7 in the morning, and we are on the way to Atlanta. We have like 4.5 more hours to go. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to talk about my last phase and the phase that I'm in right now, which is scaling. So basically, once you've done your skill development, once you've done your business development, and you have a basic network going, the the next part of your journey is going to be obviously trying to make some money and trying to make it big. So the easiest way to determine your pricing is to start small and see how many people lock in with you. Let's say it's $20, $50, whatever you want to do for whatever type of video or photo you want to do. If it's $50, you just go crazy at $50, right? Get as many clients as you can, reach out to them, attend the networks like I was saying, or attend the events like I was saying, network, shake hands, do all this stuff, and you will get clients at $50. I promise you that's not that expensive for the work that we do. Once you are booked to the max at $50 and you don't want to do the work anymore, you don't want to have that many clients anymore, that's the point where you raise. That's the point where you raise your price, preferably double it, right? The best freelance advice that I ever heard somebody say on the internet was, if you double your price and that makes half your clients go away, you still make the same amount of money with only half the work. Just think about that one. So if you're trying to scale, that's the way you should go about it. Only scale, only raise your prices when you have that many clients where you don't want to do as much work anymore and you're ready to step up into a higher price point. That also means that when you raise your prices, you can't just keep offering the same mediocre things. Something has to change, right? Whether that's your gear, it might be your skill level, it might be the amount of stuff that you offer for them and include them in packages. So when you raise your prices, it also has to be justified, but this is the way to scale your business. And with that, obviously, like the gear comes, right? So you have better cameras for better jobs, you have like more lenses for different jobs and all that sort of stuff. But that's a big thing with scaling. It's a skill to price point ratio that you have to keep balancing. And if you have the clients that reflect what price point you have, then you can absolutely raise it up if you want to. There's no such thing as a right price. There's no such thing as a wrong price. It's just a price that people are willing to pay for your work or not willing to pay, right? So if your work isn't good enough to reflect the price point that you want, then you have two options. You can drop your price or just get better, raise your skill level. You know what I'm saying? Or raise the amount of stuff that you offer. Business, there's so many things that go into business that it's never really like a linear sort of situation. And so there's never a right answer. I don't know why this is so dark, but there's never a right answer. It's always, if we adjust this, then maybe this will happen. And it's a guess and check game, especially if you're new to business, especially if you're not experienced in any of this. And like if you're in high school, if you're in college, you're just starting out and this is your first time trying to make money outside of like a regular like job, if it's like fast food or retail or anything like that, like this is going to be new to you, and that's okay. Scaling a business is difficult, but when you are able to do it successfully, then you will feel so much more rewarded with yourself, and you're building something for yourself. You're not working for nobody else. You're trading hours. Sometimes you might not get the results that you want right away, which is what the job is there for, the stability is there for. But I promise you guys, it is very, very rewarding when you end up locking in and actually making this work. The best way that I found to scale myself and my business is to go where the money is at. Just think about what clients can actually pay you the prices that you want, right? For example, high school athletes, they are very hype and they always want media. Yes, so there's a lot of opportunity in high school athletes. High school basketball is very, very active. That's like AAU stuff and then just like regular high school stuff. Very active, right? But as a high schooler, if you were a high schooler or if you're a college student and you went past through high school, you don't have that much money. I didn't have that much money when I was in high school. So I couldn't afford to be dropping $150 on a mixtape because I just don't have it. I don't have it like that. But for me right now, what I found is clothing brands, when I make them money online, they are able to spend more on me, right? When I sell their shirts, when I sell their merch, whether it's a tracksuit, it's a hoodie, it's sweatpants, whatever they're making, when I sell their inventory out, they are so happy that they don't even care how much I charge because, oh my gosh, this video may be sold out. This video went viral and everyone's seen my stuff and now it may be sold out. I made so much money off of this video. It doesn't matter how much I spent on it because I ended up making 5 bands off of this video. Even though the video cost me a band, I'd rather spend $1,000 for this video to make $5,000 than spend $500 on a shitty video and not make anything, right? So that's where you can start to capitalize off of budgets and people having money, like business money and personal money. I was just talking with Micah this yesterday, but business money and personal money is super different, right? $250 for a personal person, like a personal purchase, is absolutely crazy, right? I don't want to spend $250 on anything, whether that's a meal, a shirt, bro, even shoes, like even some nice shoes. I don't want to spend $250, but a $600 lens, an $800 lens, I'm like jumping on that. And that's just because it's an investment for my business, right? It'll make me money in the long run, which is why I think it's smart right now to invest in it. It's the same thing for the clothing brands. They want to spend money on good advertising, good marketing. That's what you are at this point. When you're holding a camera, you just become marketing tools for them. You become people that help them sell their stuff. And when you are good at what you do, they're going to spend money on you. And it's way different. The scale is so different when it like between business expenses and personal expenses. Like you can spend $1,000, $2,000 on a video campaign and photo campaign for like a 3-piece drop. And that's normal. People actually pay that stuff. The same thing if you're in athletes, if you're in athletics and you're in sports, whatever, NIL is a great space to be in, okay? Because the athlete is making money off of the deal. Therefore, they have more money to spend on you to make the video look good. So for example, I did a video with my D1 athletes back when I was with NC State, and she got a sponsor from Raising Cane's. The Raising Cane's deal paid me actually, instead of the athlete paying me out of pocket. So the people who were sponsoring the athlete was the one paying me, which means they had more money to spend on me, right? It didn't have to come out of the athlete's pocket, and I could charge a little bit more because I mean, the same thing with college people. Like college students they don't have it, right? They're broke just as much as I am. Even though they're athletes, you know what I'm saying, some of them still just don't be having it. So when the NIL sponsor was the one that was paying for like me to do the work, absolutely I'm gonna charge a little bit more, because why not get my bread? You know what I'm saying? Just the same thing with any other industry. There are areas in the industries where you can make a lot of money and there are areas where you can't, right? Mixtapes is just an entry level, like sort of, in my opinion, it's an entry level sort of situation. You can gain a lot of experience by doing mixtapes and practice videos, but can you make a lot of money? Can you really scale it? I'm not sure. Athletics is there. You can definitely make money in athletics, but you have to choose the right areas, right? And so that's the biggest thing when it comes to scaling a video or photo business, is choosing the right clients, because there's always money. There's money everywhere. Like once you have a few years in the game, you'll see people really want to pay for this stuff when you're good. And there's money everywhere. But it's just a matter of finding it and not trying to pull money out of people who don't have it, but just moving the clientele towards the people that do have it. Because trust me, you're gonna save yourself a lot of frustration when you're not trying to pull, like literally trying to like suck some bread out of somebody who just doesn't have it. Because it won't end well. Both parties are not going to be happy with the outcome, because they're going to think that you're too expensive, and you're going to think that they're too cheap. Like there's no middle ground there when you're trying to like get the most amount of bread from somebody who doesn't have that much bread. So that's just my biggest advice to y'all. When you're trying to scale the business, you know what I'm saying? Once you're at that point where you're really ready to step up, and you're past the point where you're just trying to gain experience. That's the big thing too. You have to be past the point where you're just trying to get as much work done as possible, and you have a very, very solid portfolio. Because if you try to rush into this too early, people are not going to pay the prices that you want, because number one, your skill, it will not reflect the prices or something of the sort. Maybe you just don't have enough years in the game. Like they come up with all types of excuses, so you need to minimize the amount of excuses that they have, that they can use against you. Just be like, no, I have 5 years in the game and I've done work with this company and these athletes and all this stuff. I know what I'm doing. I've sold out this and this and this, and this is why you should book me. And plus, you've seen my work. It speaks for itself. You have to give them every single reason to buy from you. And once they're very comfortable with your process and your results, they're gonna absolutely buy from you. So yeah, that is everything you need to make $10,000 with this camera, just like I have. If you have any questions about anything, the business, cameras, whatever, drop them down below in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe for more, especially if you found this informational and helpful for you. And I will catch you in the next one. We're on the way to Atlanta, and that'll be the next video that y'all see in 2 days. So I'm very, very excited for it, and I know it's gonna be a banger. So subscribe if you want to see it, bro. I appreciate you watching this far, and have a great, great day. Peace.